It's a lucky about that. I hit the button. I didn't know if it was still on, so we back on. But again, when this place is destroyed, these other nations are gonna they're gonna be without, man. Because again, no other nation in the world consumes on a level that America consumes. America is a consumer economy, man, and only the few of the super rich get to benefit off really making it out of this economy, man. But not even just that, you got people of the other nations that they're able to come up to, man. You come from a shithole country, another shithole country to this place, and then you so-called pull your bootstraps up, get you a loan and work hard, you can become a millionaire. Well, no other place on earth is like that. You can't go to China and do that. You can't go to Africa and do that. You can't go to the Middle East and do that. The only place you can't even go to Europe and do that. The only place you can do that is if you here in America, man. And nobody's gonna be buying these cheap goods that's for sale anymore. And in 1 hour, it took over 200 plus years for America to be built up the way you see it today, man. That's over 200 years of hardcore slavery. Okay. Another 150 years of Jim Crow and oppression of the children of Israel to create what you see today. And in 1 hour, this place is going to be destroyed, man. It's going to be consumed with what? Nuclear fire, which is the judgment of the Lord. Okay? It's Isaiah chapter 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay? So that's what the Lord is coming back. The Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, is coming back to bring fire, man. Because he's angry. And he's bringing the anger of his father, Yahweh, as well. And he's going to burn this place, man. America is one big altar. 50 states is all one big altar that's going to be destroyed, man. And you got to understand what's down here. It's not just Salak. It's not just the nuclear fire that's going to be consuming this place, and the Most High who's going to be within that fire consuming this place, along with the chariot. You're going to have the chariot fire from the so-called UFOs or the chariots of Israel. And then you got all kinds of flammable shit down here. You got oil pipelines, you got gas lines, you got volcanoes. Yeah, you got volcanoes in some of these states, particularly Hawaii. Okay, you got that whole big old thing up in Yellowstone. Man, this place is a powder keg that's ready to go, and that's why when these nuclear missiles go off, especially above America, it's gonna make this place rock to and fro like a drunkard. The whole earth is gonna be moved out of its place. It's gonna be shaking, man. You're gonna have tsunamis. You're gonna have tsunamis. You're gonna have earthquakes. You're gonna have all kinds of things going on. So all hell, complete hell is gonna be breaking loose down here, man. When this place is destroyed, man. And it's gonna be televised. It's gonna be everybody that's not in America is gonna see it, man. They're gonna have satellite feed of it happening. All right. Okay. But it's all of that. That's what that whole MOTB, the preparation via the Maxine Waters, okay, the Crown Vic Royal, that's all set up to the ending of this place, man. To the ending of this place. They're gauging the public right now. They're gauging to see who is with it, who is with the system, and who is against it. Okay, they're turning people into enemies amongst each other. And what's going to happen when another lockdown happens? You know, another 2 weeks at home going to turn into 4 weeks, going to turn into 2 months, going to turn into 3 months, 6 months, a year, indefinitely. These industries can't bounce back like that. That's why even here in Hawaii with tourism, trying to make a comeback. It's difficult, man. And then now they're blaming the rise and the surge of the illness on people that are in the community, not tourists, not people that's coming from these different countries and these different cities and these different states. Nah, they blaming it on the local people because they want to keep that tourism bumping, because it's all about money with these people. These people are totally consumed with making money, or what they call money here. All right, but again, in 1 hour, hey, this place is going to be destroyed, man. In 1 hour, so much riches is going to come to naught, and a lot of our people, you don't get to see what you don't get to revel or relish in the vast wealth of this place, man. But America is truly a wealthy place, man. It's a vast place too at that. The majority of us grow up, live, and die in cities of squalor and catching hell. All right, so you don't get to see what's outside of this place. But man, it's a very vast and rich place, man. And all of that's going to be turned into ash. And America's going to be turned into the biggest desert ever on the planet Earth for all eyes to see. Okay, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 9 verse 1. 2nd Esdras 9 verse 1. And it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And we're seeing that. We're seeing prophecies come to pass. We're seeing things happen that were written about thousands of years before it was written. And how are we measuring the time diligently in itself? By way of the word, the Holy Bible, man. The word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're able to look and see that, okay, this is what the Lord said this was going to happen. It was written here, it was written there, it was confirmed here and there. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Something that they never taught you in these churches, these Christian churches, these Catholic churches. All people do is follow traditions of men at that. Has nothing to do with the scriptures. But we here, starting out with our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone, we're taught to read the scriptures and line things up. And through faith, we understand these things, man. Through the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we understand these things that are fastly approaching. And as you see these things come to pass, you know that, oh, the end is near. The very end is near. And Yahweh Shai is making his second coming. And you see chariots at night and in the daytime, all throughout the skies, all over the world, man. They don't even talk about it on the news like that, but guess what? They're trying to. Certain outlets like 60 Minutes, spoke about it, how Esau don't have a technology to fight against such a force. But they're not telling you the truth, that those are the chariots of Israel. That those are our brothers within those chariots. Okay, they're not telling you that ain't no damn graves, big-headed green aliens, or slimy creatures. Nah, but in fact, they're tall, austere men, black, dark skin, okay, with big beards and an austere look. Okay, but we're telling you that. That's why the scriptures tell us what in Jeremiah 10:1. Jeremiah 10:1. Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 1. Jeremiah 10:1. It says, hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, learn not the way of the heathen, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Right? The heathen see a thunderstorm, a earthquake, a volcano, chariots. They get dismayed, they get scared. But the Lord told us not to be dismayed, man. Why? Because the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, created these things. And when these devils see these chariots, they get dismayed because they know they don't have a fighting force for that. Okay? You don't have a ground force that can defeat that. You don't have an air force. You don't have a navy that can defeat none of that. Okay? And we telling you what those are, so you don't have to be afraid. You know, but if this thing gonna go down, 2/3 of our people, they are gonna be afraid. They are gonna be dismayed because they're gonna perish for a lack of knowledge. And you can't say that nobody warned you. You didn't recognize the signs because we're showing you. But through your pride and through your insolence and through your disobedience, 2/3 of our people, you don't want to get it, and that's okay. We ain't tripping on it. We're gonna give diligence to make our call and election sure. We're gonna do the things that are necessary for our salvation, because through the fear of the Most High, we're persuading men to turn away from their wickedness, and the men that we're persuading are the men of Israel, not the other nations, man. You know, so I just wanted to do an open forum. You know, I was out. It was a beautiful day. You know, and just an opportunity to edify. You know, as we see these things come to a head, as we see the mark of the beast being shown to the whole world, as we see the forced inoculation of the people, we understand what's coming, and we're not going to be fooled, and we're not going to be tricked. We're not going to be misguided into following this man down his destruction, because really he wants to do is he wants to destroy as many people, many Israelites as he can, because he knows his kingdom is done, man. So I'll end it off with this, Revelation 12:12. Revelation 12:12, and it says, "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." So this man knows his time is up. He knows that his time is up. He has a short time, so he's going to come down on our people with great wrath, which is really the wrath of the Lord. And what we're doing here, starting with our apostles and our elders at Great Millstone, we're trying to warn you of the wrath to come, so that you won't be partakers in that wrath, man. We're gonna be down here to witness it and see it. But Lord willing, the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Shai, keep that hedge upon us, that we won't have to suffer what 2/3 of our people will have to suffer. This is Job 14 and 5. "See, his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, that thou hast appointed his bounds, that he cannot pass." So this devil, he's coming with the whole NWO, the New World Order, the Great Reset. But your bounds have already been set, Esau. You're not going to get another rule after this. You've had your rule. Look at what you've done to the earth. Look at what you've done to the minds of the people. Look at what you've done to the children of Israel. You're not getting another rule. Your time is up. And when Yahweh Shai cracked the sky, when you make first of all, when you make the RFID chip, the MOTB, the mandatory, Yahweh Shai is coming back, baby. Okay, and it's not going to take years, months. Nah, you're going to see this thing happen rapidly, and that's going to be the decline of your kingdom. And I don't care what y'all say in those meetings. I don't care what you say amongst each other. You can laugh all you want, but I'm telling you now, through the spirit of power Yahweh Bashim Shai, you are not going to prevail. You are going to lose. You're going to be you're going to lose in the most epic way, man. You already lost. It's already written. So you're already done. We're reading the movie. This is the movie script, baby. We're reading it. So all you got to do is play it out. Okay? Your time is up. Yahweh Bashim Shai is coming back and save his holy elect. So with that, I want to say Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Muhammad Prophet. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, and Great Millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity, for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim. Keep pushing, keep striving. We almost out of here. Hey, Shalom.